Hello, and welcome to the final race of the Sunshine Autos iRacing League Season 3. I actually forgot what season it is. I hope it's 3. We're at the final race. It's race 6. My title says race 5, but that's because I'm dumb and didn't update it. it's race weekend 6. Wait. No. What is it? Oh, I'm confused now. Anyway, yeah, it is race 6. Yeah. I should have prepared better. It's race 6. I should update the update my title. Anyway, welcome to Alton Park, or the International with no chicanes for some reason. People hate chicanes, I guess. And for some reason, I'm spectating thingamajig. Whatever, that's fine. Whatever. This is all breaking immediately. Amazing. Okay, we can just see Ty Bolt's timer running at the bottom left. I don't know why. Anyway, it's the final race of the season. There's a big battle for first place between 4 different drivers, and yeah, we're at Alton Park, and I believe Riley has produced a good video that will explain the entire situation, so I'll give it to him. Alright, here we go.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final week of the Sunshine Autos League Season 3. Just because Season 3 is done doesn't mean that Season 4 won't happen. Stay tuned in the Discord. Race number 6 here, the final race. This is what it all comes down to. There's multiple people that can take home the championship. We'll pop into that soon. Alton Park Circuit International, no chicane, as requested by Noah Johnson. Will he actually show up? That's the story on everyone's mind right now. The track length is 2.8 miles. The track is located in Little Budworth. Who knows where that is? That could be a made-up place in England. 12 turns, 2.8 miles, 8 configurations, some of the most in iRacing. My best time was a 34.8. That could eat, you won't see that in qualifying. There's a lot of stuff that you can do, if you know what I'm saying. To get a good time like that, a couple little extenders that you can put out there. All right, so these are the current standings. I can't even begin to even calculate what it takes for people to win. Maybe someone's done it already, but I definitely haven't done it. But just look at this. Steph currently leading by only 5 points. 4 points? 16. 5 points. But just behind him, Matthew Warner, 6 points. Behind him, Bob Poplet, 8 points. As you can see, honestly, any of these 4, easy win. Steph, Cedric, Matthew, and Bob. Honestly, you could even throw Henderson into the mix. You could throw Ian into the mix. I think after Ian Lane, once you get down to Tommy, I don't think Tommy or me have a chance. Andreas, probably 0% chance. In fact, if you do the math, yes, it is 0% chance. Even me, I would give myself a 0% chance. I am Riley Downey. 0% chance. Ian Lane, though, I think that's where the cutoff is. I think Ian Lane's the cutoff for whether or not he can, if Ian Lane double wins, I think there's a good shot. But there's also a shot that the servers crash and everyone disconnects and Ian Lane wins. But this is the closest week we've ever had in Sunshine Autos history. We are in for a rip-roaring battle out here at Alton Park. Let's get into that lap guide. And here we go! Into turn 1. Now, on the left here, it's like tarmac, basically, but I didn't do it for this lap. It's a quali lap. It's basically showing off quali line. So, coming on down here, 4th gear into this long sweeping left-hander. It's off camber, and it's like downhill, and your car's slip and slide, and you can go way out to the right here and get an X. Coming up onto this one, if you miss this turn, he will go barreling into the entire field, so don't do that. Hook it over. I'm like off the gas right now, and then you come in. See, that wall thing doesn't go all the way across, so just you know, be careful, everyone. That's a little camber thing there, third gear. This is the long run up into like the fastest corner. It's really cool. Here's the island circle we just drove by, up and over the hill. As you can see, the left and right, there's chicanes all over this place because it's so tight. Okay, so here we go, hard on the brakes, down to fifth or fourth. You can go a little bit over the curve here. Coming on over here, you go up and over the hill. And then, as you can still tell, it's very tight. So look for lots of passes there. This is a hard on the brakes, down to fourth. You want to kind of float it out, and bring it back in. Not that much runoff here. This is where people get caught out and they'll go into the grass and they'll go, oh my god, there's a car sideways in front of me. Final turn here, third gear. It's kind of blind over the hill. As you can see, you can't see that much. You go kind of over and then bring it back and then across the line. So this should be pretty interesting stuff for this week. I can't wait to see all the great fans in the stands, and Josh's commentary is going to be something else. So sit back and enjoy the show, people, and always keep your hand off that mouse while it's going on. Okay, bye.
All right, thanks, Riley, for the rundown on the track guide. So yeah, that was your little overview of Alton Park. Yeah, seems like a pretty interesting circuit. We might have another crash-filled race, exciting race like we did last weekend. Where were we last weekend? I can't remember the name of the place, but it was pretty dumb. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, but maybe we might have something like that again. But yeah, it's as he alluded to at the start of the video, it is a tight race for the lead. There are definitely 4 people in it. I don't know if I'd be as generous to say there are 6 people in it like Rye did, but definitely we have Steph Venhoff, Cedric Gibrat, or Gibrat, I think is how you say it. I was being educated. Matthew Warner and Bob Poplar, all at the top of the leaderboard, which I can't actually show you right now because that'd be too technical to do. But I can read it to you. Silent T. Damn it, I was so close. Okay. Yeah, so Steph leads the league with 121 points. He had a really good event last weekend. Got 33 points over both the races. And yeah, obviously did really well at the start as well. He was our first race winner. And then like petered out in the middle of the season, but then picked it up towards the end. And yeah, now he's leading with 121. Oh, right, the paints. I should do that. I will do that. Okay, 1 second. Let me go to this logo. I forgot about the paints. Again, how do I always do this? Alright, I'm on it. Paints. Where is it? How do I do this? There's this thing. Yep. Downloading. Okay, good. Yeah, with trading paints on is the point that I had to sort out. Okay, right. Okay, we're good. Hopefully that did it. Hopefully I actually updated the paints this time, because I haven't for like 3 weeks. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Steph Venhoff, 121 points. Right behind him is Gibra, Cedric Gibra. There you go, I did it. Who's been like super consistent the entire event, apart from a few races ago, weekend 4. When I remember he got taken out in a few races and his consistent streak got ruined. Had he not lost that consistent streak, he would be in the lead right now. He would have gained an extra 10 points, I reckon. And probably would have been in the lead. He currently has 116 points, so he is a bit behind Venhoff. And then we have Matthew Warner of 115 right behind him, who's had, like, he's the inconsistent but sometimes winning driver. The first race only got 7 points, and then the last race we just did only got 16, but the other one's got like upwards of like 30, so he has 115. And then behind him is Bob Poplar, who's had another consistent but also race winning season, but unfortunately last weekend scored 0 points across both races. It went absolute disaster for him last week, or last weekend. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a drop week, so Bob is really good on points, you think? I don't know what a drop week is. Can you like, can you take a week out of your points? Anyway, whatever. The practice session's about to end. That's the points rundown. I don't know why I locked my phone and threw it away. I kind of need that. Okay, there we go. I brought it back. All right. And then my alarm goes off. Sick. I forgot about that. Anyway. Here we are. Let's get into qualifying and let's see what happens. So, who do we have in the race today? We have, if I can find the button, we have, please work, application. Okay, sure, maybe. Technical, wow, so many technical issues today. Is this going to be what today is? Whatever. Anyway, here's our lineup for today. We've got the usual names. I don't see anyone too crazy. We have the usual people. I'm in there because I had to join as a racer and not a spectator because the fucking iRacing thing bugged out again, but that's fine. I don't know who Bram G. Claz is. But yeah. But let's see what happens. So, anyone out on track? Doesn't look like anybody's decided to head out to the track. Oh no, we have a few people. Oh, I see. My track map is broken. Oh, it's just all broken. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. That's good. We'll see what happens, I guess. Oh yeah, it's all broken, I think. Let's wait this one out. Maybe it sorts itself out. Maybe, but anyway, we'll follow Gale around for a bit in the lovely GTA M car, being overtaken by someone that I can't figure out because all of my UI is horribly broken, and I don't remember who's in the white and red car. Is it no. Is it Noah in the white and red car? No. Okay, I have no clue. I might need to restart this software if it continues to be broken. We'll see what happens. Let's follow Gale. I need someone to do a lap time to see if anything updates. I don't think it's happening. No, wait. Wait, maybe it is happening. Oh, no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't know. It's recovering. The software's recovering. We're all good. Okay, right. Okay, let's follow Andreas Moore around. See what kind of lap time we can get out of these early laps. So yeah, these cars are on the new tire model, so they need like warm tires, but not too warm and all that good stuff. And I love how the track looks wet, but it actually isn't. It's just where they scanned it, I guess. It was like rainy in England at the time. Alright. I wish the software would update correctly, but it isn't. That's fun. Whatever. Let's take it around. Let's look at Bob. Let's see what Bob's up to. So Bob could possibly set a good time here. So I think he's going to be one of the first of the lap time setters. And obviously he's in contention for the lead. He's currently 4th place in the championship, if I said. But he could actually win it if he gets good results today, which he is totally capable of doing. Nice trees there. Oh man, that camera angle was great. Oh, touch the grass. That's probably disqualifies this lap. Lap times are looking a little long here. Everyone's doing like around 2 minutes. Everyone's just warming up still. Okay, sure, I'll try to remember that right. Alright. Alright, yeah, and Bob goes across the line, but his lap is not counted because he went off. But we do get some time setters. Henry Pitkin behind him set a 1:34. Okay, so then we're getting into the 1.5 minutes. This is a bit faster now. This is a bit better, a bit more what I would expect, not around the 2-minute mark. So yeah, Henry leads, Toes right behind him, and Moore behind him. Oh, I should have stayed with Moore, damn it. Oh well. Alright. I love how I'm on the ticker. God, that's gonna get confusing. I keep seeing my name on the ticker all the time. Some more people come across the line. No one's setting any times though. Yeah, it's early days in qualifying. Does Henry have a funny... Oh, he has a funny thing on the back of his car. He's using like the pull tab thing as a tongue or something. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's take it back to Bob and see what he can do. He's currently on a lap. I haven't seen him go off the track or anything. So he does as Downey sets the next fastest lap, a 1:34.2. See if Bob can improve on it as he comes up to the line. 1:34 flat almost. That puts him into first place, qualifying first. Downey in second. He's got a bit of company here. We got some drafting happening. I believe that's Noah Johnson behind him. It is, yeah. So we've got some qualifying shenanigans happening at the start. Bit of a tow happening. So yeah, you want the slipstream from the car in front, obviously, for the most part. But these cars aren't that aerodynamically dependent, as I would imagine. As we get some lap times being set. Still nobody anywhere near Poplar, who's 0.2 of a second up on the grid right now. But we'll see if Noah or Downey can improve as they come up to the line. Oh, right, no, we've got another 30 seconds left. For some reason, I thought that was the start, finish. Oh, as Noah goes for an overtake. Yeah, goes for the quick switcheroo. There's maybe some tactics happening here. With lap times. In qualifying. We'll see if Noah benefits from this at all. Around we go. Coming up to the start-finish line. I don't actually know where it is. There's a bunch of lines. It's probably the last one. No, it doesn't. Barely improves. A 1:35.1. Puts him into 5th place. Not super great. Yeah, Downey also only setting a 1:36 almost. Let's take it to... Oh, as Henry Pitterkin sets a 1:33.9. Puts him into the lead. Just barely by over 100th of a second. Up into the lead he goes. Let's see if I can find... See if we can find any other front runners. Here's Venhoff, who's currently leading the championship. See if he can get a good start in tonight's races. So yeah, the format as usual. If you've been here from the start, it's we have a 20-minute qualifying session, which determines the grid for the first race. Then we do a race, which is a 20-minute long race. And then the top 10 finishers from that race get reverse ordered and everyone else starts in their actual finishing positions. And then we do the second race. Points are obviously awarded for both races, so you don't want to aim to come 10th or anything, but if you come 11th, you're pretty sad. Svenhoff is down in 7th place right now. Qualifying's not going too well so far, but it's early. It's early in qualifying. Obviously, he lets a car past. Interesting. Tactical maybe doesn't think he's on a good lap. Lets someone past. There's yeah, Toe is... Oh, he's in the pits. Good one, Josh. Toe is up into 3rd place again. Oh, as Downey gets a little bit on the dirt here. A little bit of early shenanigans in the race. Locking his rears. Now he's just messing about. Where's Venhoff? How's Venhoff's lap doing? Yeah, this is a pretty slow slow lap, as I thought, but he did it for the position. He's behind someone else now. I don't actually recognize the skin, probably because I refreshed them as I was getting used to them. Oh dear. All the skins have changed. That's where's Cedric? Here's Cedric. He's ahead of Gale right now. I recognize that skin. Cedric is currently 8th place, one behind Steph, as Tybolt comes out of nowhere and sets a 1:33.8. Over a 10th of a second faster than 2nd place. Lots of improvements happening. Perhaps track evolution, or just people getting some good laps in after 9 minutes of qualifying being open. There's a... Stick with Bob a second as he comes up to the line. Oh no, why do I keep thinking this is the start-finish line? What track am I mixing this up in my head with? Anyway, he's not coming up to the line. But now he's down into 3rd after setting the fastest lap. I didn't get a chance to look at the lap times in practice, so I don't know what the normal lap times are. Because there was having technical issues, obviously, in the track video and stuff. Right, as Poplar comes up the line, doesn't improve. 1:34.2. Yeah, Tybolt shot up to the lead. Let's find Steph. Steph, oh, he's getting stuck behind traffic. He goes for an overtake. Has this benefited him? No, well, sort of. 133.6. Doesn't improve from his 7th place. Dealing with traffic issues there. As Bob's gone into the pits now. Let's see. What other front runners have we got? Let's see what Matthew Warner is up to. He's on a 134.4, 6th place right now. It's leading a train of cars, sort of. He's got quite some distance on them. So, hopefully no shenanigans that have been messing up Van Hoff. As Poplet rejoins the session. Don't see too much else happening on the timing screen right now. Meow. I don't know why I did that. Professional broadcast. Alright, as Warner comes up to the line, let's see if he can improve on his time at all. 4 seconds to the line. It's a 133.8 to beat. No, 135.2 he says. Doesn't improve on his best. Still 6th place. Not too much movement happening on the leaderboard right now. As Van Hoff comes up to the line. Doesn't improve either. 134.8 for Van Hoff. As Poplet seems stopped on the road. Interesting. Not what I expected to see when I connected just now. Let's see if anyone is coming up to the end of a lap. Doesn't seem it. Everyone's sort of on the other side of the track now. Oh no, here comes Henderson Knox. Ah, it's Knox. He's in the white and red car. Number 15. Okay, yeah. I got it now. I remember. It seems like everyone just went across the line right as I wasn't looking. But anyway, Knox is on his own right now. He's absolutely nowhere near anyone else on the track. As he comes up to the line. No, this is a really slow lap. What happened to... Is this an out lap, maybe? Yeah. Alright, let's move back a bit. Let's have a look at Stevenson, who's in a little pack of cars here. Interesting little train going. Let's see if this benefits anyone. As we go across the line, does anybody from this little pack improve? Also on the back goes wide there. Anyone improve? Doesn't seem so. No, the pack isn't benefiting anyone. It seems like the track is not yielding many fast laps today. Not much improvement happening at all. Everybody just setting a time and kind of staying there. So, yeah, top 3 at least still have their like one golden lap they did. Still their best times. Let's have a look at Tybolt. No, another slow lap as well. Number 18. Let's see if Downey can set anything. No, what? Everyone pit and then came back out again, I think. I wish the timing screen would show me their current lap time. That'd be nice. Stupid software. I've been using this whole time. Okay, here comes Knox up to the line again. Let's see if Knox could improve at all with 6 minutes left in the session. No, 135.8. The track, yeah, is not yielding any cars any times right now. Doesn't really make my job very easy trying to make this interesting. Let's stick with Tybolt for a bit. It's 30 seconds to the line. He's currently in first place with his 133.8. Nobody else has been able to touch. Yeah, it seems everyone is struggling to get any lap times right now. Maybe the track was fastest at the start and it started to slow down. Tybolt comes up to the line. No, look how much slower he is. 134.9. Nowhere near his 133.8. Yeah, seems like nobody's going to improve their times at all. 5 minutes left in the session. We'll see if anyone can get anything out of the track. Well, I think everyone is on track right now, trying to improve their times. Nobody hanging around in the pits except me. Stupid spectating thing. Let's take it to Poplet. As he taps the dirt a bit there. That may have disqualified his lap. We'll see. Can he finally beat his 134 that he set so long ago? Move up from third. So he comes up to the line. Long run to the line. No, look at this. 136.1. Nowhere near. What is happening? Nobody's getting anywhere near their times. Venhoff down in 10th place. Didn't realise qualifying is not going well for Venhoff right now. He has someone in front of him. Maybe he got some slipstream. Improves his time a little bit, but it doesn't move him up. Still in 10th place. Needed a 134.4 to move up. Man, qualifying's been brutal for everyone. But Venhoff keeps going. Maybe he can get his like one final good lap. He has 2 more laps in him, I reckon, with his 3.5 minutes left. That's how maths works. Let's take it to Stevenson, who's front of the pack right now. Yeah, everybody's forming like a big train of cars on one side of the track. Nobody's near the start-finish line. Oh no, he's nowhere near improving his time. Let's have a look at Bob again. We'll stick with Bob for a bit. He's probably the closest to the line of all the fast people. Let's see. On his probably penultimate lap, can he improve his time at last? Or is this just the qualifying times we're going to stick with, apparently? Maybe the track heated up or something? Oh, no, close. Close. 134.5 doesn't improve. Yeah, I'm not sure if the track temperatures have increased or something like that to cause everybody to struggle to set times. But yeah, nobody improving right now. Let's have a look at Tommy Toe. 4th place in the anime car. Can he improve at all? Sticks far to the right, unlike everyone else. Oh, he's going to the pit. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, let's stick with Bob. He's currently in 3rd, and I'll be the first of the leaders to cross the line. Is what probably is his last lap. Yeah, it must be. There's no way he doesn't have time for another lap. Everybody just set their times early and they never improved. Must have something to do with the track conditions, I suppose. Oh, he goes way wide. No, I think that's it. That must be a cut. He must have a 1x for that. Is there anyone else that could possibly improve? I mean, Tybolt is still out there, but I mean, he's in 1st place, and I don't think anyone's going to beat him, so it's kind of pointless. Here comes Poplet up to the line. Yeah, nowhere near. Yeah, 134.6, but disqualified anyway. Alright, so I guess those are our results. Tybolt, 1st place with his 133.8. Pitterkin, 2nd place. Bob Poplet, 3rd. I don't know why I said his full name. Toe, 4th. Downey, 5th. Johnson, 6th. Gibra, 7th. There you go. Warner, 8th. Moore, 9th. And Venhoff, 10th. Pretty devastating result for the... well, maybe not devastating, but not the best result for the season leader right now. And there are your final runners. I don't know who Bram G. Klaz is, but he's not in it, just as I'm not. I'm beating him, though. That's nice. Alright, let's see what happens as we move on into the race. Let's get rid of this. And get rid of this. Sorry, get this even. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm not last. Alright, into the race session we go. Grid is forming. I'll get a view on it as soon as someone actually connects. Or is my software broken? Oh no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Ooh, this will be a good view. Ah, look at this. This is a good camera angle for the start. Excellent. Oh, there's a flag guy on the left. It's just a guy stood there with a flag. Do all the tracks have a flag guy? I don't think so, right? Right, well that big Alton Park sign is kind of in the way, but I think this is probably the best view for the start we'll get. Alright, everybody's gridding. Just Gibra to go. Gibra. God, I'm just gonna say Gibrat, right? Can I just say Gibrat? Is that okay? Like, I apologize. Languages are hard, right? But I say Gibrat, everybody knows what I mean, right? That's how it's spelled. Little concerning. Gibrat still hasn't connected. Uh-oh. I don't have like a countdown or anything, so I have no idea when the race starts. But yeah, Tybolt first, Pitkin second, Poblet third, Toe fourth, Downey fifth, Noah Johnson, I said the full name for some reason, sixth. Ah, there you go, there's Gibrat, he's connected, okay. Everybody's here. Probably not long now till the race starts. Probably waiting for me to connect annoyingly. Oh no, here we go, 13 laps. Start. Now. Oh wow, what timing, I knew it. Okay, here we go. Everybody seems to get a good start. Poplet moves down onto the inside. Got 3 abreast behind him. Everybody's getting mixed up. Can everybody keep it clean in the opening laps? Got a little off track there, but everything's good. Running down we go. Tybolt still leads. Pittigan second. Poplet fourth. Bit of a mix up. Whoa, got a drifter. Oh, he's into the grass. Can he hold it at the back? Not sure who that is, but I hope he held it. He got loose there. Damn. After a good qualifying down into the back of the pack. Very well held though. Kept out of the wall. Alright, I should probably have this open. There we go. I actually know who we're looking at now. Alright, as we follow Tommy Toe, who's leading a little pack here as everyone makes it around to the corner. The carousel, it kind of looked like from Nürburgring. Anyway. Doesn't look like anybody got too mixed up. Tybolt leads, Pitkin second, Poplet third, Toe fourth, Downey fifth. Oh no, wait, that's mixed up. Oh no, Tybolt first, Pitkin second, Poplet third, Downey fourth, Johnson fifth. Oh, as we got a bunch of people off track. I wasn't looking, Downey's got off track, and so has Toe. They both managed to successfully rejoin safely. Oh no, he knocked someone out. Stevenson gets a little spooked from the car of Toe in front of him. Oh, he bangs into the wall. He rejoins the track. Oh, pretty scary. Into the dirt. Ah, his race. Poor Stevenson. It's all gone so wrong. Down to the back now in last place. Meanwhile, let's move it up to the leaders. Tybolt leads. Pittigan second. Poplet fourth. Poplet is in the lead for the championship right now, I believe. If the little timey screen thing I have is accurate. Yeah, bumper cars. I kind of missed what happened, unfortunately. I would replay, but it's kind of the start of the race. And I don't want to miss stuff at the start. There's a Gibrat having a look on Johnson there. May have made an overtake happen. I'm not actually sure. So yeah, we've got distinct packs forming as usual. We've got our leader pack of Tybolt, Pitkin and Poblet. We've got a little mini pack behind them of Gibrat and Johnson. And then behind, Downey is defending from Venhoff and Moore. And Knox. Venhoff stays behind. Slots in. Long downhill straight. Probably gets some speed here. Does he make an overtake happen? No. No attempt made. I wonder if Poplet will play the strategic game and just go for a solid third place here. Or if he'll make any moves for the glory to win. We'll keep it with this little group back here. Seems like this is probably be the most active of the front runners for now. See if Venhoff will ever make a move on Downey at some point in the race. Probably happen sooner rather than later, I believe. Downey goes a little wide. Keeps it together though. I've got to stop doing that. Venhoff keeping it right behind Downey. Really close as they go around the... I'm going to call it a carousel. I know it isn't, but I'm going to call it that. Oh god, the fucking meme thing at the back of Riley's car. With the tongue or whatever. Oh, they look so close in that camera angle, but they're actually quite far apart as they go down the big back straight. Oh, Downey's gone really wide. Oh, he's lost it. He's braked too late into the corner and lost it. Loses the position to Venhoff. Might lose a couple others too. Side by side with Knox, lets him go. Slots in behind. Unfortunate for Downey. Let's have a look at what happened to him there. A little further back than that. What happened here? So he's leading the pack. He's under pressure from behind. Keeping an eye on his mirrors all the time. So we go down the big back straight. Does he miss his braking point? Does he tap the dirt? Oh, he cuts it too close. Goes on the inside. Gets on the dirt. Loses the car. Thankfully, everybody avoids him as he has nowhere to go, really. Had to rejoin the way he did. Yeah, unfortunate. Now down into 9th place behind Venhoff, Moore and Knox, who he's racing with. Let's take it to the leaders as Poplar has moved up during that somewhere. Poplar into 2nd place. Pittigan down to 3rd now. Tybolt still holding on to the lead. I wonder if I can find the overtake at some point. Here we go. Here's the overtake. This was about 40-50 seconds ago. Yeah, down the back straight. As I was watching Downey lose it. Looks like Poplar's taken the inside here. Yeah, Pittigan went wide. Poplar took advantage. Let's go back to live. Whoa, what the... Wait, hold the phone. Who the hell is that? What has happened here? Hold the phone. That was our leader, wasn't it? That was Tybolt. No? I clicked the wrong one. Yeah, Tybolt was leading. What has happened here? Poplar's gone for an overtake on the inside. Oh, and he doesn't expect him and seen him. Oh, he shoved him into the wall and lost control and gone wide. Man, I'm missing everything with replay here. Yeah, and then he's flown off the track. Lost a bunch of positions, but Poplar has inherited the lead from this. A botched overtake attempt. Let's go back a bit further. Let's watch it from his view. If I can find my camera button. Let's go far chase. Let's have a look at this. So he's come up down the back straight. He's kept it behind, but he's got a much better run out of the corner, and he's gone to the inside just as the gap was closing, and he gets pushed off. Holds his line, but gets shoved into the wall, and then he drives off, and Poplar manages to hold on and inherits the lead. I'm sure the stewards will be looking at this after. Maybe some penalties involved here. Might be a problem for Poplar's championship goals He's currently leading the league right now with this first place. But Piddicon behind him, it's not going to make it easy. It's going to make it a challenge for the first place. And Johnson behind as well. Where has Johnson come from? kind of out of nowhere here. Not sure how he's caught up. Maybe in the scuffle that has happened with Tybolt. Meanwhile, Tybolt after that is down into 6th place now, with the with Riley Downey for company behind. As we've got a big old train of cars forming here. Yeah, a big bunch of cars now battling for 5th place with Moore. Maybe they can get the 5th place of Venhoff as well. Yeah, it looks like Venhoff is going for his and Gibrat as well. We got a bunch of front runners up here. Not going well for Warner, however. Anyway, let's take it back to the front pack. Poplet leads, Piddicon behind, Johnson 3rd. I'm sure the pressure is probably mounting for Poplet right now. He knows if he wins this race, he's in for a good chance at winning the entire season. I don't remember if he won Season 2 or not. I don't remember what the results were. Probably should have looked at that before now, but you know. Poplet continues defense from Piddicon. Piddicon has a look down the inside, decides against it, slots him behind. Around they go. Johnson biding his time in 3rd place at the back. Ooh, Piddicon goes wide there. Probably a 1x. I'm not sure there's a slowdown for it or anything. Johnson keeping his distance, whether intentionally or not. Starting to lose them here. Doesn't want to lose the pack, lose the slipstream. Might get left in no man's land. Don't see any other action happening right now. Downey is battling with Knox for 8th place. Actually, we'll take it to that for now. No, they're further apart than the timing screen leads me to believe. Oh no, Downey has a look down the inside. Ooh, decides against it. Probably for the best, because Knox was always going to close that door, I think. Downey keeps with him. Battle for 8th. This is kind of important because it will also impact the next race as well. As Downey goes alongside, down the back straight, has a bit of speed, gets it alongside. Up to the corner they come, Downey has the inside. He takes it, gets a bit on the dirt, but holds it round. Clean overtake on Knox. Well done. Pretty good. We'll see if Knox can mount a challenge to that at some point. Anyway, back to the front. Piddicon still behind Bob. I'm mixing up first and second names again. Piddicon looking around. Goes down the outside, gets his nose alongside for the corner. Doesn't make anything happen as Poplet takes the preferred line on the inside. They both go a little wide to defend there, but all good. Piddicon has another look. Gets just barely alongside, pretty scary place. Poplet leaves him the room, thankfully. They don't take each other out. Johnson, meanwhile, right behind him, probably take advantage of any scuffle that happens. That's the word of the day, the scuffle. Battle for the lead continues around the carousel. Everybody forming back into single file. Down the back straight we go. Can anyone make advantage of any slipstreams? Piddicon pretty close. Stays behind him though. Poplar gets a little high on the curb. That curve seems a little really nasty. Everyone's picking up a bunch of height. Still right behind him. As we have roughly 5 laps to go here. Once we cross the line. Not long left in the race. If Poplet wins this race, he's in very good chance of winning the league, the season. As his competitors are not quite doing as well. We have, what have we got? Venhoff is down in 5th place. It all comes down to the last race, probably. Yeah, Gibrat's in 4th. Yeah, Warner is probably out of the running now. With his 10th place. Could win the next race, however. But if Poplet wins this race, he is going to be substantially ahead of his competitors, and it will come down to the last one. But that's if he wins, of course. Piddicon could still mix this up. Keep the championship exciting. I keep saying championship. Down the back straight. Poplet moves the defensive line, takes the inside. Piddicon goes to the outside. Briefly gets ahead. Oh, bit of a tap. As they don't quite leave each other enough space. Piddicon goes wide. Is this Johnson's opportunity? It is. He moves up into 2nd. Patience pays off for Johnson. As finally, a bit of action at the front causes him to gain the position. Now, can he mount a challenge for the lead, or is he content with 2nd place? Let's move the camera view to Johnson now. He's right on Poplet's rear. Sounds wrong. As down we go. Past the cross, start-finish line. 4 laps to go. Poplet still looking good for the win. Now Piddicon being aggressive towards Johnson in 2nd. Johnson may turn into a battle for 2nd place here instead of 1st now. As Johnson looks to go defensive. Oh no, he gets down the inside. Gets a great run of that corner. Is he alongside with Poplet? Just barely has a wheel on his arch. As we come down to the corner, Poplet takes the outside line. Johnson on the inside. He might inherit the lead of the race with this overtake. Too wide as we go down. Poplet moves in. Piddicon follows him through. Makes it past Johnson as he finds himself on the outside for the carousel. Not where he wanted to be. Goes for the overtake, but loses out. Unfortunately, finds himself in an unfavourable position. He's right on Piddicon though. That's a bit of bump drafting, I believe. He may just be pushing his competitor. Yeah, he may have pushed him there as Piddicon goes alongside of Poplet. Around we go. Piddicon goes wide. Poplet stays in 1st, but Johnson behind gains 2nd again. Crashes into the back of Poplet. Another bit of bump drafting. Poplet keeps the inside, holds the position, keeps getting nudged by Johnson. This is an intense battle for 1st place. Johnson looks down the outside. Poplet keeps the defensive inside line. Keeps in the middle of the track. Around we go. Oh, they're neck and neck. Oh, Johnson now alongside of Piddicon. Loses out again. Piddicon has a damaged front end now from all of the pushing. I didn't see Piddicon do any pushing, but he must have done. Single file. Around we go. Little dirt. All the pack markers of 4th, 5th, and 6th are now catching because of the battling happening at the front. We may have a 6-way battle for the lead yet. As Johnson gives Poplet another nudge. Poplet has a damaged rear of his car now from all the nudging. But yeah, it looks like Gibrat, Venhoff, and Tybolt may get involved. All of Poplet's seasoned competitors are catching up to him. It's not looking great for Poplet right now. He may be about to win this race. But if anything bad happens, he'll lose out massively to his closest rivals for the win of the season. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to make any mistake happen. May have to concede the position if it's the safer option. As Johnson gets alongside. Down he goes. Round the outside of the corner. Gets in front of him. Johnson inherits takes the lead of the race. The overtake. Poplet still fighting on. Still hanging on. Gets on the dirt. No. Finally concedes. Does he? Yeah. Slots in behind. Johnson takes the lead of the race. As Piddicon gives Poplet another shove up the rear. How many more of those can he take? As the back markers, not back markers, but 4th, 5th, and 6th finally catch up. Just under 3 laps to go here. As everything heats up, the battle for 1st place is getting insane. Can Poplet retake his lead? Johnson leads. Poplet second. Pitterkin third. Gibrat fourth. Venhoff fifth. Tybolt sixth. Any one of them realistically could win here. 2 laps to go. Starting to split up again into 2 distinct packs. Johnson is actually beginning to run away with it here. Has he saved all of his tyre wear for the end? Sitting in first place, biding his time. It looks like it, maybe. He is starting to run away. I think this might turn into the battle for second place. Don't know if anyone can catch Johnson at this point. Poplet continues defending from Pitkin, sorry. Gibrat behind. Tybolt and Venhoff behind them. Yeah, everyone will be really close in this scoring if these results go through. Then this race is Pitterkin get overtaken by Tybolt possibly. Sorry, Gibrat. No, slots in behind. Everybody keeps it where they are. Poplet chasing down Johnson, not letting him go. We've got a new battle for the lead forming between Poplet and Johnson. Just them now as they break away. Poplet chases him down. Not long to go. Once we go across the line, it'll be the final lap. Yeah, looks like we've got 2 packs forming once again. Let's see if any desperate last-second overtakes can mix up anything here. Johnson crosses the line. 1 lap to go. Poplet so far away from Johnson. Unless Johnson makes a mistake, I don't see anything happening here. Looks like we may be looking at the order we'll get at the end. Venhoff behind Tybolt. Yeah, it looks like we're all spreading out now. I think that might be the result. Unless Venhoff can make a position on Tybolt, which would really help his fight for the season win. A few extra points, maybe just 1 extra point. I don't know how the scoring works, but you know, extra points regardless. Yeah, Poplet is half a second down the road on Johnson. I think Johnson's got this one in the bag unless something happens. We're currently watching the closest battle. These are the closest 2 drivers, Venhoff and Tybolt. Venhoff has a look. It's never going to happen, I don't think. Anyway, let's look at our leaders. Johnson coming up to the end of the race. Looks good to win it. Poplet defending from Pitkin. Should be able to hold second. No, Pitterkin slams it down the inside. Oh, bit of a shove as the camera changes. Wow, that one was a bit dirty. Pitterkin shoves his way through Poplet, who has to concede the position down into third. May lose out to Tybolt here. Or maybe, oh no, Venhoff. No, Venhoff in 5th. Anyway, Johnson wins the race. Pitterkin third. Poplet third. Pitterkin second, sorry. What a crazy end. I'd have to have a look. Let's have a look. What happened? Let's go to the far chase cam and rewind a bit. What happened here? Oh, Poplar goes really wide. Oh, he just taps him a little bit. Oh, he gets rear-ended. Wow, that's probably a good thing that it went that way. Poplar could have lost out massively then. Yeah, there you are. Losing out right at the end. Just car just giving up. Can't quite make the distance. His bruised and battered TCR makes it to the end. In 3rd place. Could have won the race, but unfortunately doesn't quite get it. Alright, and those were your results. Johnson wins. Pitterkin second as it all disappears in front of me. God damn it. Whatever, you knew the results. They were there. you got to look at them. Oh, I hate this software sometimes. Oh, right, I could use the thing. I forgot. Yeah, okay, here we go. Johnson wins. Pitterkin second. Probably, I think we're going to have some stewards get involved here. If Poplar did something, I can't remember what. But Poplar got involved in something as well. But he does get 3rd place after being pit maneuvered a little bit. Gibrat 4th. Really good for his championship contention. Or his league contention, whatever. Tybolt 5th, Venhoff 6th, and then, and then all the other runners. Oh, I lost out to Bram. How did that happen? Why am I last now? Alright, as we take a 5-minute break before the next race. So, the top 10 from Warner to Johnson will be swapped around. So Warner will be leading, Downey second. How does he always find himself in that position? And then Knox, Moore, etc. will be reverse order. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break to have some drinks and stuff, and yeah, be back shortly. All right, hello once again. took a little break. I'm getting really warm. Let's have a look. Anyone lining up on the grids? All right, final race of the season. The live scoring thing I was sent seems to not quite work right. Because it has reset after that race. Yeah, it looks like it. So I won't be able to use that, but whatever. That's fine. We'll be able to figure it out. So yeah, so right now I believe Poplet leads, but Gibrat and Venhoff could still win if Poplar has a bad race and they have good races. But it'll have to be counted after the race, probably. So it'll be a bit of an anticlimactic end. Standings on Discord. Okay, I mean, I could try to open that, I suppose. But the race is about to start. Poplar gets a 5-second post-race penalty for contact with Diddler. Oh, yeah, right. Anyway, it starts the race. So, let's get the thing open. So, Warner leads, Downey second, Knox third, Moore... Oh, it's all mixed up, isn't it? Right, yeah. Come on, thing. Whatever. Anyway, as we get off to a start. A bit of argy-bargy at the back. Venhoff in fourth. Really would like to move up to try to win the league. Doesn't make anything happen as everyone gets mixed up. Ooh, we'll get a little close towards the back. Seems okay. A couple alongside at the back with Poplar. Looks alongside Noah at the 10th place, probably. So on we go. No big disasters happening yet. As I see a bit of shoving happening at the front. I can't really follow the names or anything when this is happening. It's mixed up. And, yeah, the cars are pretty distinct, but I can't remember who anyone is. I can remember a few of them. Anyway, let's stick with Piddicon, who's racing Gibrat in front. Poplar up into 9th. Noah 10th now. Oh, bit of overtaking happening at the front, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like Venhoff is going to move up on... Is that Downey, is it? Oh no, it's Venhoff we're looking at. It's Moore trying to move up on Venhoff. I think Venhoff's moved up to 3rd now. Or is Moore... Oh, Venhoff gets it all wrong as the tree obscures the fucking view. I hate that camera angle. Yeah, Venhoff gets that corner all kinds of wrong and moves down. Down into 5th now. Still fighting for position. Alongside, may lose out on another one here to Knox, I believe. May also lose out to Gibrat. Almost. Oh, it's all gone wrong for Venhoff. He was mounting a good challenge at the start of this race. Up into 3rd. Oh, it's all gone wrong around one corner. He's blown it. 7th place now. See if Venhoff can move back up the order. Yeah, Gibrat 6th, Venhoff 7th, and Poplar is in 9th. Our league leaders. Anyway, Warner actually winning the race right now. Battling with Downey for the lead. Pretty tight battle. Side by side, down we go. Downey moves up into 1st. Warner 2nd. Yeah, Warner is also fighting for the championship league. So, sorry, the website's updated and it's confusing me. Yeah, so this is probably pretty good for Warner. I think he had too bad a result last race, though. I'm not 100% certain. But maybe if Warner wins this and all of his competitors come further down the order, he may actually win the league still. But if you want to know, you'll have to join the Discord, I guess. I'm not going to try to calculate that stuff live. And if the website thing I'm using isn't quite working, it's unfortunate. Alright. Anyway, Downey leads. Warner 2nd. Moore 3rd, Tybolt 4th, Knox 5th, Pitkin 6th, Poplar 7th, Johnson 8th, Venhoff 9th, Stevenson 10th. Venhoff losing out massively here. I think something... Has he got damage on the car maybe? Whoa, that corner looked all kind of wrong. I think Venhoff may have damaged his car or something, or got a slowdown penalty or something. He's very far back now, very unfortunate. He was up to 3rd at the start. Then it's all just gone all kinds of wrong. Anyway, we'll move back up to our leaders. There's a battle is happening here. There's Poplar on Pitticon for 6th place. I think he has to concede though. And he loses out to Johnson now. Johnson moves up into 7th. Poplar down to 8th now. Poplar needs to try to move up the order to secure his win in the season. Bit of a tap on the back of Johnson there as he goes wide around the carousel. That's alright. Everyone keeping it together. Pitticon making a move on Knox. No, it doesn't make it happen. That's the slot in behind. Takes another look down the inside this time though. Down the back straight. May have more speed on him. Just a little bit. Gets alongside as they break. Pitticon makes the overtake happen. Just about Johnson. Ever the opportunist makes it through as well. Oh, side by side though with Knox. Might make it happen. Gets the inside line for this corner. Probably gets past now. Yes, he does. Poplar watches on behind, though. Can't make as an opportunistic move as Johnson, unfortunately. Maybe does down the outside, actually. No, it doesn't make it happen. Johnson really taking a liking to this track. As Downey alluded to at the start of the video, this track is in the season because of a request from Johnson. And I can see why. He very much likes it. Anyway, let's move back up the order. Battle for first place continues. Downey leads. Warner second. Guys behind them are pretty far back though, so they probably won't get involved. But Warner could still win the championship if he wins this race. I haven't done the maths, but I'm going to say that for excitement. can probably still win. Maybe. Was Warner one of the guys that could win, actually? I'm not actually sure. Maybe he wasn't. Oh, I don't know anymore. I don't remember. Let's have a look. Moving back down the battle for battle for like 5th, roughly. Still goes. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I messed that sentence up. Whatever. Anyway, there's a battle happening. Poplar desperate to try to move up the order. Trying to follow Johnson through on all these battles. Maybe even get past him. Nothing happens with it yet. There's a 3rd place, actually. Catching up to 2nd and 1st. What has happened here? Have they both had a battle that's cost them massively? Last time I looked, there was a 2nd gap. All of a sudden, Tybolt right behind them. And Moore not far behind them either. We'll have to see what happens. See what they say after the race, maybe, if anything crazy happened. So 9 laps to go. Short 20-minute races. No, Tybolt seems to be losing them again. Maybe. Well, he's definitely bridged a pretty mighty gap, though. Maybe how to make something happen. As Warner keeps with Downey. No overtakes attempts yet. Downey secured the lead early. Has hung on to it thus far. Pressure mounting. Warner keeps behind. We see what Downey can do under pressure. the errors that could be forced. Oh, it's actually Warner against that corner all wrong, it looks like. Never mind, the pressure may be the other way. Warner now under pressure from Tybolt in 3rd place. It's that damn tree. Who made that camera angle? What the hell? Tybolt has a look down the inside. Doesn't get along. No, he does get alongside. Outbrakes him into the corner. Makes it around. Forces him wide. There's an overtakers happening behind as well. But Tybolt up into 2nd place now. Just barely makes it past Warner down the start-finish straight. Meanwhile, behind, Piddican 5th, Moore 4th. I'm not sure who overtook who there, but hey-ho. Poplar still behind Johnson a little further back as well. Everybody making their own battles. Venhoff and Gibrat now 9th and 10th. I think their championship fight is over if these results go through. Poplar gets a little wide. Thankfully holds on to it. Nothing bad happens. Gets a little wide around the corner. Oh, he's going for an overtake. He makes the overtake happen on Johnson. Did he gain an advantage from leaving the track there? Stewards might want to have a look at that one. But Poplar makes it past Johnson for 6th place. Meanwhile, slightly ahead of them, Piddican on Moore. Down the back straight. As Poplar actually defending from Johnson. Maybe it's not over. Johnson might make a move, come back here. Oh, as Poplar goes wide again. But this time, it looks like Johnson's the one that gains the advantage. Yes, easily makes it past. Perhaps Poplar got a slowdown penalty there, actually. Or maybe just lost out to going wide. I'm not certain. Speaking of wide, Warner off the track. What has happened here? Tybolt up into 2nd, sort of alongside Can he hold on to second? Drag race down to the start-finish line. 7 laps to go. No, Warner holds on to second. Not sure what happens. My alarm goes off. Let's stop happening. We'll have to try to look at the replay to see what happened there. What happened to Warner? Why was he so wide on that? They're going off-roading. Everybody getting bunched up here. There's a massive battle for second place now. Look at the cars. So many people. A massive battle for second place. Poplar giving Johnson a little push. Just a little friendly push. It's all good. Everything's fine. We're all friends here. But Downey, meanwhile, 2 seconds down the road now. Running away with it. I think first place might be all said and done here. Unless Downey makes some kind of mistake or these guys all work together to slipstream up to him. But I can't see that being organised between 6 different people. 7 people even. There's a big train of cars. Big battle for second. Tybolt goes a little on the inside. Warner goes a little wide. Everybody bouncing around. As Poplar makes a move on Johnson, it looks like. Poplar getting adventurous with track limits yet again. Makes it past Johnson. Yeah, makes the move stick this time. People in front battle. Knox, though, biding his time. The last of the pack could still make it past everybody. As we move up the order. Downey off a speck in the distance here. Warner's mistake costing everybody behind him, it seems. Oh, Warner goes wide again. What has happened? Same thing as last time, I think. Gets the braking all wrong there. Loses out second. Maybe about to lose third. Oh, big crash. Oh, so they all get a bit bouncy. Warner flies off to the track, never to be seen again. A little bit of bouncing at the back as Johnson rear ends Poplar. Trying to take advantage of the incident. Everybody mixing up. I don't know what's happening anymore. Looks like Pitterkin now gets third place, sorry. Tybolt now blasting off to the distance as well. Poplar up into 4th. This looks like a pretty sure season victory for Poplar if he holds on to this. Anyway, let's see if we can find what happened to Warner. Let's go on board with Warner here. What happens? Oh, we need to go a little further back actually. I'm keeping an eye. Looks like Johnson's battling with Poplar still live, but anyway, we'll look at this replay. Warner, oh, he just gets that corner all sorts of wrong, goes wide. Oh, bit of a okay, that was an okay rejoin. He keeps to his track. He tries to slot in front of Venhoff, but doesn't make it work. Doesn't realize the distance to Venhoff as Venhoff closes up, pit maneuvers him, and then Venhoff. That's not Venhoff. Who is that? Oh my god. Oh crap. Oh, it was Moore, right? It's Moore. Sorry, Moore. Yeah. Moore tags him, gets pushed onto the dirt, loses it, crashes into Pitterkin a bit, but holds on, and yeah, the ensuing carnage of all the other faster cars come up behind. It really tries to get out of the way as everyone goes past. Madness, alright. As we rejoin live pictures. So, to recap, Downey leads, 2 seconds behind him is Tybolt. 3.5 seconds down the road is Knox, who's under battle with Pitterkin here. I said the same thing twice, even though I said it wrong. But it doesn't matter. Pitterkin gets alongside, down the inside for the corner. Now to the outside, around the carousel. Knox will probably have the advantage around here. He does indeed, as Pitterkin slots in behind now. Para more behind. It looks like we've got some distinct packs forming again. There's Gibrat. Wait, where's Poplar? Oh no, what has happened to Poplar while we weren't looking? Oh, what has happened here? We missed it. Poplar battling for Pitterkin for third place here. He moved up. He's driving down the roads. I don't know why I said that. As Johnson tries to go past with him. Everybody breaking up. Oh, someone hits the back of Johnson. They keep it clean. Poplar's still going. What happens to Poplar here? Up into 3rd place. He was going to make the season happen. Oh, Johnson just gets the braking wrong behind and just taps him out. Oh, big crash for both of them. They both lost out. Unfortunate. Oh, the weekend was going so well for the both of them. Now it's all over. Poplet down into 13th place, probably retires. Let's see where Johnson is. Johnson's down into 9th now. We're probably damaged to his car. Unfortunately, we've lost a big battle for 3rd place in the championship there. I'm not sure what's going to happen to the points now, with Poplet not scoring any in the last race of the last weekend. We'll have to wait and see. His only other competitors, Gibrat and Venhoff, are 6th and 7th. Warner down into 11th now, obviously with the incident. So maybe Poplet holds on because his competitors all have a bad race as well. We'll have to see and find out when the scores get tallied up at the end. Meanwhile, let's stick with this race. Tybolt actually putting on a challenge to Downey now. Can actually see him, only 0.8 seconds in it. Well, 0.9 if we're rounding, I guess. Not too far down the road from Downey. Maybe a battle for first may take place later. But it looks like the big hot battle will be for 3rd place here. Piddican or Knox. Bob is safe because others have points to drop and he doesn't. Okay, right. Fair enough. Okay, so Bob probably wins then. Alright, cool. Anyway, meanwhile. Battle for 3rd place. I think we've been, unfortunately, been robbed a little bit of an interesting finish here, but there's still races in it. We can see what happens. As Johnson's actually making a challenge on Toe further back. I guess Johnson doesn't have too much damage to his car if he's able to continue. Down into 10th, so he's still going to score some points, but I'm not sure he cares too much. Anyway, we'll stick with 3rd place battle for now. He wasn't driving down the road anymore, no. Yeah. Piddican behind Knox. Hopefully they get into some scuffles so that the cars of Moore and Gibrat behind can catch them. Man, there was a big pack of cars in that battle for 3rd place. I guess it was only ever going to end one way, and that was with a big crash. Unfortunately, though, there were so many of them. As Piddican makes his move, goes down the inside, gets squeezed onto the grass, but then given room finally. Goes around the inside, side by side down the straight. On the squiggly bit. He gets the inside for the next corner as well. As the car of Moore behind tries to take advantage of the situation. Piddican gets through. Knocks down to 4th. Moore, though, the real winner of the exchange, catches the both of them. Piddican's still defending from Moore. Sorry, Knox. Names are hard. Battle for 3rd place still happens down the straight. The start-finish straight. I'm getting tired. No, Piddican holds on. Keeps 3rd. Knox stakes to 4th. Doesn't make the defense happen. Or the re-attack. Or retaliation, that's the word for re-attack. Counter-attack, sure, yeah, there you go. Kind of. Anyway, now Moore. The cars behind are all catching as well. It's the cars of Gibrat and Venhoff. Maybe they could make some points happen here for their season totals. Totals. Because we're coming up to the end of this race. The battle for 1st place is actually undergoing now. Tybolt has caught Downey. Just gets alongside. Coming up to the end of the lap. Downey holds on. As we know, though, as I've stated earlier, Downey tends to make some mistakes under pressure, we'll say. But not too much longer left. Doesn't have long to hold on. We'll stay with the battle for 1st, I guess. I didn't expect Tybolt to actually catch this fast. Tybolt has a look again. Down the outside. Probably not going to make anything happen. Just wants to put pressure on Downey. We come up to the start-finish line for the final lap. Who's going to win the last race of Season 3? Tybolt falls a bit down. Oh, Downey goes really wide there. Tybolt almost follows him off, but not quite. Doesn't seem like anybody really loses out from that, though. Maybe that was actually going off track to gain an advantage for Downey. Track limits might want to be looked into. As the battle behind also rages on. The battle for 4th place. But we'll stay with the lead battle for now. To the end. And then we can quickly look back with the battle behind. On the carousel we go. Tybolt's still a little too far back to do anything. Downey may just hold on to this one unless he makes a mistake around one of these tricky braking points. Down the back straight we go. Halfway through the lap. Tybolt has a look, but nowhere near. Downey holds on. Downey takes a little defensive line, loses out on that corner actually. Tybolt gets a good out of the corner. Into the lead he goes. Can he hold on though? Downey has the inside line, which is preferred around here. Oh, gives him a shove! As expected. Bit of a shove, but lets him go though. Downey may have realized he made an error there by shoving him and concedes the position. Looks like Tybolt may have won this race unless Downey can make something happen around the last few moments of this race, of the lap. No, it doesn't make anything happen as we finish. Tybolt wins the last race of the season. Downey second. Right, battling right to the end. Everybody else finishes. No major last second battles either, as we get the traditional spinning at the end. Alright, last burst of last burst of action at the end there. Alright, as Tybolt wins just barely at the end, gets shoved by Downey, but Downey lets him take the position. Downey second, Pittican third, but it's all really about the story behind them, all the carnage that has happened for the battle for third. Yeah, Pittican third, Knox fourth, Moore fifth, Gibrat sixth, Venhoff 7th, Stevenson 8th, Warner 9th, and Portois 10th. Alright, and that concludes the Season 3 of the Sunshine Autos iRacing League. Stay with me for a bit as we'll get some interviews, and then we'll figure out who's finished where in the championship as all the points are tallied up, and we'll broadcast it live. So let's see if we have anyone in the interview thing. I should probably unmute on Discord so actually going to hear me. But yeah, the maths is being performed. We'll have to see who gets what position. I reckon Poplar has still won, especially with the race drop or whatever system that I didn't realize was there. Yeah, I'm last. It's spectating, right? You think it's Cedric, right? We'll have to see. Cedric Gibrat. Possible. Yeah, it is very tight at the top. We'll definitely have to see who gets what score. Let's I guess no one's being interviewed. Let me move. I'm gonna move into the voice. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
You can have a last race party, I guess. Alright, anyone?
So Josh, what did you think about that?
Yeah, it was interesting at the end there. What happened? What did you do at the end?
I fucked the corner up and then I hit him and I was like, oh, I should let him back. But it turns out he was fine and I fucked myself.
Nice job.
Alright. I'll try to...
And then if you're wondering why Beryl dorked me, it's because I called him a pussy.
Okay.
Figured it would be good stream content.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if I can find what happened at the end. I've given up using the software now. I'm just using iRacing UI. I give up. The software is so annoying.
Yeah, I don't know. There's another. Basically, everything else is paid. So
yeah, it's fine. This is perfectly usable. It's just more intuitive to use the iRacing.
This just in, Josh. This just in. Steph has won by 1 point.
Venhoff wins? Really? Jesus.
How the hell did I win that?
How?
1 point. Wow. crazy.
Yeah, 3 points separated us.
Yeah, first was 129, second 128, third 127.
Jesus.
Wow.
It was pretty fucking tight at the top. What the hell?
That's what she
Wow.
said.
So,
I didn't think I would win that with those 2 races, but
damn. So how does the dropping system work? Like you don't score your worst weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sense.
we don't score your worst race.
You can thank
I'll
Noswell
let you know
for
how many
the
points
championship victory stuff.
I you know what's DD's lowest because he has his lowest is the mouse arrow.
Damn, crazy.
That was a.
I mean,
that was a
Cedric
fucking
has a right to be
weekend for
upset.
me.
Well, does anyone have anything to say about that race before I move on?
I'm
I mean,
still
no.
processing it.
I can't say much. It was really bad for me.
I think all 3 of us had like something happen that race, like detrimental at some point.
Yeah, I ruined fucking.
That's pretty
Rocky
like
Dread, so.
self-explanatory. I don't know what happened to Steph and Cedric, but I know Cedric got like booted at some point and was like way down. I don't know what happened to Steph, but I'm sure something did.
There was a bit of a checkup in turn 2.
Andy accidentally killed
Barrel.
Yeah, we all got murdered, all 4 of us.
Yeah, what
at
if
one point
Barrel-
in that second race?
If Barrel finished second or third or whatever he was set for, would he have won?
Probably. Like, he's only like 8 points behind. And
Yeah.
wait, where were you, Barrel? Like 3rd?
When he got punted, he was.
Yeah, he's third.
I think.
He was 3rd?
Yeah.
I would have been 3rd-ish.
And then I would have got like fuck all points. Probably like 7. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was that last race could determine who won, and everybody fucked up.
In my defense, I didn't fuck up. Nas fucked up.
Well, okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I hooked Cedric.
I fucked up on the
and-
first race.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, you almost won.
Yeah. So, like
I
that
got killed
also
in
would have.
both. I would have had a fuckload of points.
All right, well, I guess that ends season 3 coverage. I guess you can do the announcements, Rye, if you want.
So in 2 weeks is the schedule voting that we do. This season's was great. Are you wanting to stream it, Josh, or should I just stream it?
You might as well just stream that, yeah.
All right. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, then yeah.
So
Then
voting
watch
for the
me.
tracks.
Usually it's democratic voting, but it really isn't.
No,
It's
It might get a
Yeah,
bit
I
dictator
thought
this season.
Riley will make polls with bits, and then the highest bidder gets to
Okay,
choose.
that was one time. Pay to vote more.
I have an idea. I have an idea to make the schedule. Let's have a geodesic guy and make the schedule, and we all vote for it. And then Ryan will submit his schedule and use that schedule instead.
Those guys are gonna beat me up, Tommy, if you keep on trash talking them.
How does that stop Tommy at all? Nothing
True.
will happen to him.
That is true.
No, that's gonna happen.
All expressions expressed are from Tommy.
Yeah.
But make sure to beat up Riley for it.
Yeah, I'll find Rally at Daytona and then kick him in the nads or something.
Just suplex him on the front straight.
Nah, throwing through a bending table.
Wouldn't that be
And then-
crazy? We're all doing the grid walk, and Tommy just runs up to Riley and just fucking dunks him into the ground.
Okay, everyone quiet, Cedric's here. Interview Cedric.
If you want. Let's go.
Did Josh leave?
Oh
No.
no, I'm here.
Still here.
Cedric's here.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
No,
I
why'd
tried
you
to
send me
understand
a
what you
picture
say,
of your
but,
dick? That's disgusting.
Enjoy, man. Enjoy.
All right.
I don't know who GTA RS Top Gear is, but I put him in here too.
What?
It's DJ Thibaut.
Ah.
Gail, can you
Hello.
translate? GTRS, are you Didier?
No, I thought. Actually, yeah. Never mind. I'm stupid. Never mind.
GTR's top two. Does anyone know who that is?
It's
I
the name
do
of
not.
Okay.
I do not.
it's the name of our team,
Okay.
GTRS.
So yeah. Josh, is there any questions you'd like to ask?
No.
All right then.
Alright.
Whatever.
Why are we all in here?
I don't know. We're chilling.
All right.
Yeah.
Is this like the post-race wank we're all having? Is that it?
Yeah,
It's like a little powwow.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll.
Okay, well, while most people are in here, does anyone have any track suggestions that they'd like to get?
Okay. Anyway, no one was joining the interview rooms. I was like, oh fuck it, I'll join them. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Yeah, that concludes the thing. Let's have a look at the standings one last time. So yeah, wow, this the mouse cursor is not mine, by the way. But yeah, Venhoff actually wins by crazy. Look at the points at the top, ridiculous. I really thought Poplar was going to win, even like because of his 0 points that one race that he could drop. I really thought he would win, but apparently not. So yeah, there you go. Venhoff wins, Gibrat second, or Gibra, and Poplar third. Warner, unfortunately, losing out. He would have won if he hadn't have got involved in the crashes and stuff. All right, cool. Yeah, that's me done. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll be back for season 4 whenever that happens. Maybe even have a co-commentator. Ooh. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys whenever the next season happens. All right. Bye.